1 base 2. This is binary. Let's convert it back to what? Base 10. I'll start 1 times 2. Let's go. 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 2. I'll start from here. 0, 1, 2, and 3. 2 raised to power 3 is same thing as 2 times 2, 4 times 2. What do you have? 8 plus 2 times 2, 4 times 1, you have 4. Plus 0 times 2, what do you have? 0 plus 1 times anything raised to power 0 is 1 times 1, you have 1. 8 plus 2, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 1, you have it to be 13 base 10. Of course, you know this one too. If you convert it back to base 2, say watch it, you have 13. Convert it back to base 2. To base 2, you see, give us this one. 2. What do you have here? You have 6, remainder 1. 2 here, we have 3, remainder 0. 2 here, what do you have? 1, remainder 1. This cannot go here, I bring it back here. You can see 1101 base 2. We still get back to this. In conversion, it is very direct, please. You need to put your mind there and say the way I work it. Thank you. Now look at this question now. 111 base 2 plus 101 base 2 equals to x base 2. Find x. Find x. Would you find this x? And remember this x is in base 2. What I will advise you do, convert this back to base 10. Convert this back to base 10. Add it, then turn it back to what? Base 2. Now, let's get cracking. 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2. 0, 1, 2. Let's perform this other operation here. 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 2. 0, 1, 2. This one becomes 2 times what do you have? 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1. 6 plus 1, what do you have? 7 plus 6. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7 plus 4 plus 1 here. So we have 5. 4 plus 1, 5. So everything becomes what? 12 base 10. But remember, the value of my x is supposed to be in base 2. So I have to convert this 12 back so that my x, I can get the value of my x. So you convert this to base 2. 12 to base 2 back. Let's have it. 2 here. The add way is the only way. 2 here we have 6, remainder 0. 2 here 3, remainder 0. 2 here you have 1, remainder what? 1. 2 cannot go here, put 1. So what do you have? 1, 1. Remember, on the bottom. 1, 1, 0, 0, base 2. So the answer now, that is my S2 is what? 1, 1, 0, 0, base 2. Now, 101 base 2, the power of square they said equals to x in base 2. To square this, our advice to convert this one to back to base 10. Though we have other methods that we can use, but I just want to accuse you to this method before using the other method. Now, let's see this one. This one becomes 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 2. 0, 1, 2. Remember, it's still raised to the power of 2. Yeah, combine this one to 10. So this one becomes what? 2 times 2, 4 plus 0. 1 times 1, you have 1. Still remember, raised to the power of 2. What do you have here? 4 plus 0, 4 plus 1. 5 raised to the power 2. What do you have? 25. Now, this 25 is in base 10. I have to call my x that I have to find is in base 2. I have to convert it back to base 2. So what do you have? 25 back to base 2. 2 here, what do you have here? We have 12, remainder was 1. 2 here, 6, remainder 0. 2 here, 3, remainder 0. 2 here, 1, remainder 1. 2 cannot go here, bring this one down. So what do you have? 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, base 2. I have converted this one. Are we clear with that now? Now, this one now is to convert this one back to base 10. That is for 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2. All square plus 1 times, 1 times what? 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2. 0, 1, 2. Everything raised to power of 2. 1 times, this one becomes 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 1, so this one become what? 2 plus 2 raised to the power of 2, 0, 1. So this one become what? 1 times 2, you have 2 plus anything to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 1, what do you have? 1 raised to the power of 2 plus this one becomes what? 2 raised to the power of 2. What do you have here? 2 raised to the power of 2, you have 4 plus what? 2 plus what? 0. Is 0 times 1, you have 0. Remember, raised to the power of 2. 2 plus 1, what do you have? 3 square plus 4 plus 2, 6, you have 6 square. 3 times 3, you have 9 plus 6 times 6, 36. 36 plus this, what do we have? 45. But remember, your 45 is in base 10. What do we do? Convert it back to base 2. Let's get cracking. Now, yeah, put back base 2. 2 here, what do you have? 22, remainder 1. 2 here, 11, remainder what? 0. 2 here, 5, remainder 1. 2 here, 2, remainder what? 1. 2 here, 1, remainder 0. 2 cannot go here, you put it 1. So what do you have? 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, base 2 is the value of my x in base 2. Now, welcome. Directed number. Directed numbers are those numbers with a sign showing direction. That's why it's directed, showing direction. If I write 2, I do not direct it. Is it plus 2 or minus 2? Is it plus or minus? Is it up or down? Somebody asks you, run. Run to where? It's a phrase. Run to where? So, the same thing. If you have number, you have to direct it. Is either plus 2 or you say what? Minus 2. Now, when we have all this directed number, this directed number, we can use number line for the addition and subtraction of what? Directed what? Number. Now, let's see. Yeah, the number line. Number line is a table. New General Mathematics is my reference node. We graduated 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, like that, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Now, let's look at question now. Normally, if somebody asks me, say, okay, minus 2 plus 5, minus 2 plus 5. Of course, when I say I'm owing 2, I paid 5. The answer is supposed to be what? Plus 3. But please, if you are confused, what you need to do here, you use to what? Number line. The number is directed here, and this one is also directed. I'll start from minus 2. When it is plus, you go to the right. If the in between the number you have here, if it is minus, you go to the what? Left. To the right, to the minus to the left. Minus 2. This is minus 2. Yeah, plus, that means I go to the right. How many times? 5 times. I jump 5 times. 4 jumping. Once, a bond. 2, a bond. 3, a bond. 4, a bond. 5. Wow, now I drop here. So, you have here, what do you have here? The answer here is plus 3. So, it ends here and starts here. Please, another thing you need to know there is direction. You place your direction to show the arrow where you are going. You can see the answer is what? Plus 3. If you cannot use number line, this is what we mean by what? Number line. If you cannot use number line, you can use direct method. But I would advise you, the question can carry using number line is to do something. So please, you should know what you are doing. They say you should use number line. Now let's see if you have 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2. You should assume this 5 is the same thing as plus 5. 5 minus 2, of course, you give me what? 3. Using number line. If I'm to use number line, what is 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5, yeah. Minus, that means you go back. Minus, you shift. By 5, where let's go? 1. The number line, minus 1, minus 2. See, the number line from 5 here, I move to the left. 5 plus 5, I start from plus 5, minus, I move this way. 2, I jump enter 2 times. First jump, second jump. What do you have here? Show the arrow. What do you have here? It starts here and it ends here. So what do you have here? My answer is 3. You can see if you cannot use number line, you can use the direct method. But if you can just say use the number line, please, you should know what to do. 5 minus 8 using number line. You have my line. Yes, from here, let's see. You have to direct the number. Yeah, you have to direct the number here. Let's see. 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, like that. 5. This 5 you see is plus 5. Now, minus means I should go back how many times? 8. In 8 different jumps. Now, let's have it. 5 plus 5, let's go. Minus, I go back. 8 times, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It ends here. It starts here. It ends here. So what's my answer? Minus 3. My answer is minus 3. Please note your arrow to show the direction of the movement. So my answer is what? Minus 3. Now, like this one now, you add this. You can do a direct method. Do you see any sign there? No sign outside. Put plus. Plus times plus, plus 6. Plus times minus, minus 6. Plus 6 minus